Hi friends, Miss Cassie here with Solon Public Library's Digital Storytime. You might notice that this week I am wearing something weird on my head. This is called a face shield. And all the librarians here at the library have gotten these face shields for us to wear to keep us safe while we work in the library. So in the next couple of weeks, the library will probably be opening our doors so that you can come visit us again, and you might see some of us wearing these face shields around. So I wanted you to get used to seeing me and some of the other librarians wearing these so that when you come in, you know what they are. So I'm going to wear my face shield for our whole story time today, and we'll see how it goes. It's really big. I don't know if you can see it. These are the edges, so it covers my whole face and then around to the sides and then down pretty far. So hopefully I won't hit it on anything. All right, but it is story time. This week we are taking a break from our summer reading theme and we are going to be reading books about a special holiday, the 4th of July. But first, we need to sing our welcome song. So we need to get our clapping hands ready. We're going to wiggle our fingers and shake our hands and rub them together really fast, really fast, really fast. And put them on our knees. Okay, here we go. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. All right, what do we do after we clap our hands? That's right, we stomp our feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. Okay, what comes after we stomp our feet? That's right, we twirl around. If you want to read a book, twirl around. If you want to read a book, twirl around. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, twirl around. Okay, for our last verse, we're going to be as quiet as we can, and we're going to whisper, hooray. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. Good job. All right, our song that we're going to sing before we read our first book today is called Colors of Our Flag. On the 4th of July, you'll probably see a lot of American flags. So we're going to sing about the flag in this song called Colors of Our Flag. So this is to the tune of Three Blind Mice. And if you have something at home that you want to pretend is a flag, you can wave it around like this, like a scarf or tissue or a small blanket. You can also make a flag out of your arm like this and have this be our flag that's waving back and forth for our song. So here we go. Red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue, the colors of our flag, the colors of our flag. Soon it'll be the 4th of July, and that, you know, is the reason why we sing about our country's flag that's red, white, and blue. Yay! Let's sing it again now that you know the words. Are you ready? Get your flags up. Red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue, the colors of our flag, the colors of our flag. Soon it'll be the 4th of July, and that, you know, is the reason why we sing about our country's flag that's red, white, and blue. Yay! Our first book today is called How is a Firework Made? And it's written by Grace Hansen. Now, I love these books that Grace Hansen has written. She has a whole series of how different things are made, and I just think it's so cool to learn about how things get made. So, we're going to be talking about how fireworks are made because on the 4th of July, a lot of times we celebrate with fireworks. So, let's find out, how are fireworks made? Fireworks are made by hand. It is too dangerous for machines to make them because even the smallest spark can cause big problems. So look, you can see the hands of someone who's making fireworks. Fireworks have an outer shell made of paper. You probably have seen that before. The shell holds the stars, the bursting charge, and the lift charge. So those are three things that a firework needs to explode. They are the three main parts of the firework. So the stars, the bursting charge, and the lift charge. Do you have a guess what those things could do? Stars. What do you think that part of the firework is? I think that it is the design that gets made in the sky that you see, right? The different colors or the different shapes. That's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. The bursting charge, I'm going to guess that that is what explodes to make it so you can see the stars. And the lift charge, lift. I think that that is what you need to launch the fireworks into the sky. Do you have guesses about what those things are? Yeah, let's find out together. Here we go. The stars, that's the first thing, remember, burn to create what you see in the sky. My guess was right. Stars are made up of a flammable mixture. Flammable means that they can catch on fire. The mixture is combined with other chemicals to create different colors. Workers add water to the mixture. They knead it into a dough. Then they pack the dough with a wooden mallet. So kneading dough, that's like what you do when you are making cookies or making bread or making fireworks. Workers slice the dough into small pieces. These are the stars. The stars are laid outside to dry. Look at that picture. Those don't look like stars that we usually think of, huh? But they have the same name. They're also called stars. Then the workers create the shell. A lift charge, remember that was another piece, is placed at the bottom of the shell. A bursting charge is put in the center. The stars are placed around the bursting charge. Workers then add the fuses. There are usually 3 fuses in an aerial firework. Aerial means up in the air instead of one that's on the ground like a sparkler or something. The main fuse ignites the side fuse. The side fuse runs down the shell to ignite the lift charge. There's a lot of pieces to a firework. The main event. The lift charge bursts, igniting the time delay fuse. The time delay fuse ignites the bursting charge, and this breaks the shell apart, sending the stars flying. Stars can be arranged in different ways. This is how fireworks form different shapes in the sky. So look, do you see all of the different shapes? There's a heart shape, and there are like kind of circle shapes. There's also ones where all of the stars are like little tiny pieces, and other ones where they kind of cluster together. All kinds of different firework shapes. Now, when I was growing up and we would go to the fireworks, my dad would always have us ooh and ah at the fireworks. Should we practice? We still have the fireworks up here that we can see. Ready? Should we go ooh, ah, ooh, ah. And that's how you know it's a good fireworks show, when you get in lots of oohs and ahs And now you know how the fireworks are made that you can see in the sky. Pretty cool. The next song is called Twinkle, Twinkle, Fireworks, to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, which is perfect because we just learned that part of a firework is called a star. So there's no actions to the song, so you can just kind of sway like this, or you can pretend that you're looking at fireworks in the sky while we sing. Twinkle, twinkle, fireworks, flashing high above the earth. All the shining sparkles say, Happy Independence Day. Twinkle, twinkle, fireworks, flashing high above the earth. Yay! Last book for today is called Red, White, and Boom. And it's written by Lee Wardlaw and illustrated by Hui Von Lee. Now this book is going to be all about different ways that you can celebrate Independence Day. Now some of these things might not be happening this year. Things like parades, even things like fireworks might not happen this year. But some of these things are still ways that you can celebrate at home. Maybe you can do your own parade outside in front of your house, and you can wave flags and you can sing songs with your family, or you can go to the beach and you can swim. You can get sparklers and do your own little fireworks show at home. There's lots of different ways that we can celebrate, even when we can't all gather together. Red, white, blue, curbside view. So look, they're at a parade. Flags unfurl, batons twirl. Remember we talked about on Independence Day, you'll see lots of flags. Bugles call, marchers tall. Glossy boots, gloved salutes. Whistles drill, fifers trill. So all of the different marching bands are playing songs. Shoulder seat, thumping beat, July 4th drums down the street. What sound do you think those drums are making? Boom, 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 ch, 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 boom, 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 ch, ch, ch. And look, there's our friend. She's sitting on her parents' shoulders so that she can see over the heads of the crowd. Have you ever done that before? That was always fun. I remember that when I was little, but also a little scary because you're up so high. Blue, red, white, tugging kite. Ooh, flying a kite is something you could still do. Frisbee zips, doggy flips, spike the ball, picnic sprawl. Ooh, an outdoor picnic would be nice, wouldn't it? Corn cob sweet, drippy treat. Melon grins, juicy chins. Have you ever eaten watermelon like these kids? And it just drips down your face and makes everything sticky, but it's so yummy. Hot foot dash, splutter, splash. Castle moats, seaweed boats. Ooh, playing at the beach is a great way to cool off in the summer heat. Shoulder seat, seagull fleet, July 4th with sandy feet. Fireflies flit, sparklers spit, pinwheels spin, goosebumps skin. Ooh, fireflies flit. Did you know that not every place has fireflies? It's true, but we have fireflies here in Iowa, don't we? And when the sun sets, you can start to see them as they glow and they fly around outside. That's my favorite time of day, when you can see fireflies. Peacock plume, sunburst bloom, starflakes spill, heart thump thrill. What are they talking about there, do you think? Peacock plume, starburst bloom? Look at the picture. What do you think they're talking about? Yeah, fireworks. Isn't that a great description of fireworks? Rockets wing, crackle, sing, burst and zoom. Red, white, boom. Have you ever heard those fireworks where it's so loud your whole body shakes? Those are some of my favorites. Oohs and ahs, cheers, applause, shoulder sighs, drowsy eyes. Look, some of those little ones are very tired. They're probably up past their bedtime. Red, white, blue, sleepy head, July 4th parades, home to bed. The end. Oh, this whole book makes me feel like the 4th of July. Going to the parades, hearing all the music playing, the marching bands. When I was in high school, I was in marching band and I would play in the parades that we had, and it was so loud and so hot, but so fun. And then going to play on the beach and having a picnic and then seeing the fireworks at night and then going to sleep all worn out. That just sounds like the 4th of July to me, don't you think? Thanks for listening to our special 4th of July story time. But our time together is at an end, so it's time for our goodbye song. We read a book and we played a game and we sang a song together. We read a book and we played a game. We had a fun adventure. So go read a book